प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में, हो हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में।
विश्व कल्याणकारी बाप, विश्व के चारों तरफ के बच्चों को देख
Today, the world benefactor Father is happy to see all his children in all the four directions. The lines of love and cooperation are visible on the faces of all the children. Bap Dada is hearing the song My Baba, which is being spoken or sung by the children in their hearts, and in response to that, Bap Dada says, "Oh, my very lovely, very dear, loving children, each child is lovely and dear. Why? Because you are few out of the multi-millions. So what else are you, or what else could you be? You are very dear, very loving. Therefore, Bap Dada is very happy to see his dear, loving children. Bap Dada watches you dancing in joy and he also wishes that you keep on dancing in joy all the time. Of course, you do remain happy all the time. However, Bap Dada wishes that you remain constantly happy. You do remain happy, but Bap Dada wishes that you remain constantly happy. Do you stay constantly happy? Or there is a little bit of difference sometimes? Is it that there is great happiness sometimes, and at other times the happiness is lesser, and at other times it is even more less? Bap Dada has told you earlier also that presently there is need of this type of service to be done by you children. Through your face, your eyes, through your two words, you have to dispel the sorrow of others and give them happiness. The moment they see you, they should become happy. This is why you have to make your face cheerful all the time, because the happiness in your mind is very clearly visible through your face. However much one may be in distress, sorrowful, unhappy, filled with great sorrow within, who may think that it is impossible to remain happy. But the moment he comes in front of you, and experiences your cheerful face, attitude, and drishti, he should change instantly. These days, people spend so much money for entertainment just to make themselves happy. They have invented so many different new means for making themselves happy. All those different instruments or means are temporary, and your means of happiness is constant. It is the true inner efforts you make. Your inner efforts. The Hindi word is sadhana. Your inner efforts or sadhana should be able to change them. They may come in front of you saying hi, hi, that is, come in distress and go back saying wah, wah, how great, how great. How great are the children of God. This type of service you have to keep on doing. Because gradually even these limited means which give them limited happiness will also make them more unhappy. And at such a time, your happiness will become their support. Because you are the most fortunate ones. Aren't you very fortunate? Is it that you are little fortunate or you are completely fortunate? Very, very fortunate. Yes, you are very, very fortunate, because there could be no one else more fortunate than you in the whole Kalpa. Could there be any other soul more fortunate than you? Is there anyone? Is there anyone who is more fortunate than you? This intoxication should be experienced through your face and behavior, activities. Can you give others the experience of it? Can you? Or you already do it? Can you do it, or do you already do it? Do you do it? You do it? Those sitting at the back say, do you already do it? Very good.
ब्राह्मण जीवन में
In Brahmin life,
अगर खुशी नहीं है,
if there isn't happiness, then what have you done? What's the use of becoming a Brahmin if you have no happiness in Brahmin life?
अर्थात
Brahmin life means
खुशी के
the life of happiness.
कभी कभी बाप दादा देखते हैं
Sometimes Bap Dada notices
कोई कोई के चेहरे
that the faces of some children are little bit dash dash Baba. Should Baba say it? Should Baba use the word? You know it very well. This is why you are laughing.
दादा को ऐसा चेहरा देख
When Bap Dada sees such faces, he feels mercy and also a little bit of surprise too.
मेरे बच्चे
My children and so unhappy.
हो सकता है
Can this be possible? Can it be possible
अर्थात
to be unhappy
माया
means to become a slave of Maya?
देखना तो
But who are you? You are
माया बंदी हो
the masters of Maya. That is the conquerors of Maya. What is Maya in front of you? It's not even an ant. If it is, it's only a dead ant. If it is an ant, it's a dead ant, Baba says. If you think it is an ant.
दूर से लगता है जिंदा
From a distance, it may seem alive, but it is dead.
सिर्फ दूर से परखने की शक्ति चाहिए
The only thing is that you need to have the power of discrimination from a distance.
जैसे बाप की नॉलेज
Just as
विस्तार से जानते हो ना
you have Baba's knowledge in a very elaborated form, is it not? That is in great details, is it not? So too, Maya's recognition should be there in an elaborated form. That is, you should be able to inculcate the knowledge of Maya very well. It only frightens you, just like small children are frightened, by their parents. Actually, the parents want to make them fearless and therefore they try to frighten them. They won't do anything. They know they won't do anything really, but they frighten them just to make the children fearless. So too,
अपना बनाने के लिए
in order to attract you towards itself, Maya comes in different forms, and when there are many forms of Maya being shown to you, at that time you should be able to show your different forms to Maya. But what happens is that you're not able to recognize Maya, and then you know what game you play? You start battling with Maya. You say, oh, Maya has come. And when you battle with Maya, your mind and intellect both get tired. And then, due to tiredness, you know what you say? You say, oh, Maya is very strong. Maya is very powerful. Actually, it is nothing. It is only your weakness which takes up different forms of Maya. Bap Dada wishes to see every child cheerful, full of fortune and treasures, and always eating the nourishment of happiness and becoming healthy constantly. What else? What is needed in life? Good, nourishing food, and secondly, treasures. What else is needed? Two things are needed in life mainly. Baba says one is nourishing food, and secondly, treasures. Do you have nourishing food with you? The nourishing food is the food of happiness, or does this stock of food finish sometimes? Also, it's the treasure of happiness. Your treasures of happiness are unlimited. Isn't your treasure of happiness unlimited? And the more you spend, the more it increases, is it not? Even if you do not make any other effort, the only thing you do is just keep one aim, that come what may, Even if upheavals come in your mind or upheavals come from other souls or nature tries to create upheavals, let anything happen. But I have to not leave happiness. This is the effort you have to make. Isn't this effort easy? Come what may, let anything happen. I should not leave my happiness. Is this easy effort, or does happiness slip away from you, or it is difficult for you to remain happy? No, it shouldn't be difficult. Have a determined thought. Forget everything else. Keep only one thing in mind with firmness, that I have to remain happy. Then what will other things seem like? They will seem to be only a game. And you have to constantly sit on the seat of an observer and watch the game. Even if someone comes in front of you who insults you, but and he tries to make you get upset, confused, but you should sit on the seat of an observer. Even if he tries to bring you down from this seat, you should not leave this seat of an observer. Don't come down from this seat. It's only when you come down from this seat of an observer, you lose your happiness. Bap Dada has told you earlier as well that you have to remember two words. The Hindi words are Sathi, which means company, companion, and Sakshi, which means observer. So remember that Baba is your companion, and secondly, you are an observer. If Baba is your companion, then you can remain seated on the seat of an observer very firmly. You all say, no doubt, that Baba is with me. I am in Bap Dada's company. But then even Maya's influence comes on you, and still you continue to say Bap Dada is with me, Bap Dada is with me, even when you are influenced by Maya. Bap Dada is with you, yes. But you do not use this stage of being in the Father's company. At the time when Maya comes, you leave Baba's side. It's just like when somebody is with you and you have some urgent work to do, or if something comes up, you leave his company. You even forget that you are in someone's company. You are too much engrossed in your work or your thoughts. Of course, you do accept that Baba is with you, but you are in Baba's company. You even experience it. Is there anyone who says, "No, I don't experience Baba's company"? No one will say that. All of you say that Baba is with me. You don't even say Baba is with you. You say Baba is with me. Each one says Baba is with me. Baba is my companion. Isn't it like that? You say it from the heart, or do you say it only in words? You say it from the heart, don't you? That Baba is with you. Those sitting at the back, do you say it from the heart, from the mind? You raise your hand very well. When you raise your hand, it means yes, is it not? Bap Dada watches the game. Bap Dada is with you, and still you are so engrossed in your problems, and you facing the problems. You get so engrossed in that that you don't even bother to see who's with you. Then what does Baba do? Then he becomes an observer. Instead of being your companion, he watches your game as an observer. You shouldn't do that, should you? When you say Baba is your companion, then you should fulfill this company. Why do you get separated from him? Baba doesn't like it. Bap Dada keeps this pure hope, and he has this hope all the time that each of his children is a self-sovereign and the future world sovereign. You don't want to become subjects, do you? You're all sovereigns, aren't you? World sovereigns, aren't you? You are the ones who create subjects, not the ones who become subjects. You are the ones who become world sovereigns, is it not? Say yes. Yes, the ones who are going to become sovereigns. You are the ones who are going to become sovereigns and the ones who create subjects. And where does a king sit? He sits on the throne, doesn't he? When the king is in that intoxicated stage, it means that he is set on his throne. Therefore, the seat of an observer should not be left by you. You get tired when you try to make different types of efforts. Today you try to make effort in your mind, tomorrow in your words, day after tomorrow in your contacts and relationships, and then you get tired. Let it be just one type of effort, and that effort is to become an observer, to never leave the seat of an observer, and to be always happy, always seated on the throne. If a king sits on the throne in a very serious mood, he's seated on the throne but in a very angry state, very official state, will the people like him? They'll say this king is no good. Or they'll say he is not a king at all. So you are always seated on the throne, aren't you? Those kings sometimes sit on the throne and sometimes they don't do. But your throne is such that it's a throne of an observer, that you can be seated on this throne all the time, even whilst doing any type of activity. You don't have to come down from this throne. Even when you're sleeping, you're on the throne. When you wake up, when you walk, when you come in contact and relationships, at that time too you are seated on this throne. Do you know how to sit on this throne of an observer, or do you not know how to sit? You slip down or you fall down sometimes, is it? A soul who is seated on the throne of an observer will never be upset in any type of situation, because that problem will remain under the throne and you will remain on the throne. Problems cannot face you. They will remain under your seat, your throne. They will not look up, and therefore they will not upset you. It's just like when you press someone down, he will die there, no? It will finish there, won't it? It's like pressing someone and you sit on top of that. So Bapdada is surprised at these times. So Bapdada is surprised when he sees his children doing these funny things. He says, "Oh, what are my children doing? They are coming down from their throne." It's only when you fill in yourselves the sanskaras of being seated on a throne, which you have to fill at this time, only then you'll be able to sit on the throne of the world. Here you have to be seated on the throne constantly. If you are not constantly seated on this throne of an observer here, then there you will not be sitting constantly too. It means as much you are seated here, according to that you will be seated on the throne there. because all the sanskaras of the future have to be filled in by you now.
सत्य में संस्कार जो पड़े हुए होंगे वो कार्य करेंगे.
Only those sanskaras will be played by you or will come into action which you feel here.
कि संस्कार अभी सेवन
You have to fill in the sanskaras of royalty here itself.
ऐसे नहीं सोचना
Don't think that
कि अभी कुछ समय तो पड़ा है.
there is still some time left. Destruction won't happen so quickly. Don't think like that.
विनाश होना है अचानक.
Destruction is bound to happen and it will happen all of a sudden. It won't ask you, are you ready? Should I take place?
सब अचानक होना.
Everything will happen all of a sudden.
आप लोग भी ब्राह्मण कैसे बने?
How did you become Brahmins? You became all of a sudden, didn't you? You got the message, you saw an exhibition, you came in contact with someone and you became a Brahmin. It was all of a sudden, wasn't it? Did you think about it before that on this day you would become a Brahmin? Did you think about this?
अचानक हो गया.
It happened all of a sudden, didn't it?
परिवर्तन भी अचानक.
Similarly, transformation will also take place all of a sudden.
आपको पहले माया और ही अलबेला बनाएगी.
On the contrary, Maya will try to make you careless
तो सोचा था
earlier than that.
अभी तो पुराने
You will say 2000 and maybe 2000 also over and nothing happens. Then let me take some rest. Or maybe 2000 is still a little bit far away. So Maya will try to make you careless. It will try to enchant you, put its magic on you.
सेवा में
It will either
चाहे योग
make you careless in service or in yoga or in dharana
चाहे संबंध
or in contacts and relationships. You may say, oh, this keeps on happening, this happens anyway.
माया अलग
So Maya will try to make you careless in this way by using various methods, and destruction will happen all of a sudden.
फिर नहीं कहना
And then you will not say, you should not say, Bab Dada didn't tell you that this will happen all of a sudden. So Baba is telling you beforehand.
अलबेले कभी नहीं.
Do not become careless at any time in anything.
40 सब्जेक्ट में
In all the 4 subjects, you have to become alert.
अभी भी कुछ हो जाए.
Anything can happen even right now. You have to be alert all the time.
उस समय नहीं कहना
At that time, don't say, Baba, come, please help me, fulfill your company. Baba, give me some peace. At that time, nothing will work.
अभी जमा कर
You have to accumulate it right now.
चाहिए.
You can accumulate to whatever extent you want, in whatever form you want right now.
खुली छुट्टी
Each one has open permission. There are big treasure stores full. You can take as much as you want and whatever type of power you want. You can take it now. Take it at the time of the test. the teacher or the principal will not be able to help you, he doesn't help you. This is why on seeing the double foreign children, Bap Dada is doubly happy. Double happy when Baba sees the double foreign children. Why is he double happy? Why? Because the double foreigners have to actually work double hard to transform themselves. This is why when Bap Dada sees the double foreign children, he is doubly happy. He says, "Wah, my double foreign children, wah." All double foreigners raise your hand. All the double foreigners raise your hand, please. Wah. Very good. Wah means great. Wonderful. It has so many meanings. So clap doubly. Double clap. Bap Dada gets the news of the service being done in foreign lands. He keeps seeing too, and is very happy to see how much enthusiasm the children have in service. But the only thing is that sometimes there's a little bit of extra burden of service which you take on yourself. Do not let it be a burden. Give the burden to Baba. Actually, it's not a burden for you. But you take up the burden of service and then you get tired. You do very good service, At the time of service, you do not get tired. At that time, if there would be someone to take your photograph, it's full of joy and happiness whilst you are doing service. But at other times, it's not very happy face, because sometimes after the service is complete, there is a feeling of tiredness visible on your faces. So Baba says, why do you carry the burden on yourself? Do you like to carry a burden? Or do you have the habit of carrying burdens? Do not carry burden. You feel it to be a burden only when Baba is not there with you. When you say, I did it, I do it, at that time it becomes a burden. Baba is with me. It is Baba's task. It's Baba who's getting it done. If you think in this way, then it's not a burden. You'll become very light. You will feel it's like a dance. Just as when you dance so well. See, double foreigners dance so well. You never get tired when you dance because you dance like an angel. When the Indians dance, they tire themselves. They tire their hands also. But when double foreigners dance, they dance in a very light way, angel dance. So too, you should think service to be like a dance. It should be like a game. Don't become tired. Baba does not like your photo when it is in a very upset state. Your face is not very happy. It's good to be always enthusiastic. And Bap Dada does have the result that at this time the children have become more matured and you do not get upset very easily for little reasons or trifle matters. You do not get upset. Majority of you are okay, but there are a few who are not like that, and it's visible on their faces. Baba's not using the word. There's a big difference and it's very good between what the stage was earlier and what the stage is now of the double foreigners. Are you also able to see it, the difference? Can you also feel the difference? Now the delicacies are over. The sensitive nature is not so much. Don't you feel that? Bap Dada is happy to see the result. You are also preparing the little mics. And very soon you will come to the bigger mics also. Bapdada remembers that at the beginning that foreign teachers used to say it's so difficult even to contact the VIPs, to invite them, that's a very big issue, but to even contact them is a big thing. And now is it difficult? Now it has become easy, has it not? Why? Because you have become VIPs. This is why. What are those VIPs in front of you? The result overall of service in foreign clans is very good. There are very good centers too now, and great expansion is taking place. It's very good. In Bharat, there is shortage of hands. Otherwise, there could have been so many more centers opened in Bharat. Each zone complains there's shortage of hands, no hands. So in this year, you have to create more hands to this service. Don't ask for teachers, but create teachers. You have to create them. On the contrary, you should be able to donate to others. In foreign lands, this method is very good, that wherever a center opens, there those who live in the center also have their locking jobs at that place only, and therefore there's no question of how the center will run. This problem is less in foreign lands. Double foreigners should not think that why should you have a looking job when you are doing Baba service. No, you have to, because that is also part of service. It isn't looking job, but it is because of the alokik task. You are instrument for that, and therefore you are doing the locking job. So the locking job is only for the alokik service. So do not think, why am I doing locking job? Wherever you go, there you want to open a center, is it not? Baba is asking double foreigners. The thought sometimes comes, for how long should I continue to do locking job? Don't think like that now. Actually, the locking job is meant for the alokik task, and if you think in this way, then also you are surrendered to Baba. Only thing is that locking feeling should not be in your mind. If in your mind there is the feeling that it's all for alokik service, then it is that you are a surrendered soul. It's not that only if you leave your locking job and have a surrender ceremony and just be only for Baba service, without Lokik job, then only you are called surrender. It's not like that. Because if you don't have a Lokik job, then how will the expansion take place? This is why in spite of doing Lokik job, you become instrumental for a Lokik service. And then such souls who, in spite of doing Lokik job, are on the alokik service, they get not just double but multi-million times congratulations if they do double work. Did you understand? This is why do not think, oh Dadi, do not tell Dadi, Dadi please let me, give me permission to leave my Lokik job. Don't tell Dadi like this. Instead, you are creating a double fortune. It is essential there. But if Daddy thinks that it is necessary for you to leave your Lokik job, Daddies will tell you to leave. You should not think about this. Let alokik, let alokikness be filled in the lokikness. Do not become tired. You get tired. Because when you go for a Lokik job and you come back in the evening, you get tired and you say, what to do now? No, you have to fulfill both the responsibilities. Because it has been noticed that double foreigners do have the capacity, the strength to do both the tasks, Lokik and Alokik. Therefore, use your capacity, your strength in the task, in service. When you are going to leave, when you will become free from all that Lokik job, don't think about this now. Leave it up to the Dadis to decide that for you. Who is there who does double task, Lokik service as well as runs a center, lives in the center, looks after a center? Raise your hand. Those who do double work, Lokik job and running a center or living in a center, doing Alokik's responsibility too. Raise it high. Good. Very good. The Pandavas are sitting at the back. It's good. So you just be carefree. You will get your marks anyway. You will get it equally in comparison to those who do not have Lokik job. It doesn't mean that your marks will become lesser. Don't think like that. But the only thing is that you have to become trustees in everything. Do not have the feeling of, I do so much, I do this. No, don't let that feeling of I-ness come in you. Think Baba is the Karavanhar and he's getting it done through you. I'm only an instrument. I'm working according to the power being given from above. Today it's double foreigner's turn, is it not? You also, Baba's telling the teachers and the Bharatvasis are also happy to see the double foreigners, is it not? Are all the double foreigners happy? Are you all happy? You you can you can clap if you think you are very happy. Hope Maya doesn't come in Madhuban. It's such a beautiful meeting of the double foreigners and the teachers of Bharat. It's a wonderful confluence of both. You teachers have hardly seen the season of double foreigners, have you? And the double foreigners haven't seen so many teachers of Bharat. I think it's the first time, Baba says, it's the first time that the double foreigners are seeing so many teachers of Bharat. It's a good meeting of both, is it not? You like this type of meeting, don't you? Do the teachers like it of Bharat? Double foreigners, you like this type of meeting? It's good. Yes, the teachers have also reached according to the invitation given to them. Did the teachers ever think that they would get an invitation like this from Madhuban? This also happened all of a sudden and you like it, don't you? All the teachers of Bharat, raise your hand who have come on invitation. Those of Delhi also gave very good message. Bap Dada is also very happy in particular because the program in Delhi happened with the collective effort of all, and because of unity there was great success. So congratulations to all of you for that. Yes, someone becomes an instrumental soul for that, but the overall result which Bap Dada saw was that the children who were instrumental, they worked so hard, whether it was night or day, whether they were standing or sitting, but they worked tirelessly and they kept the aim and acted accordingly and then got the success. They kept the aim that they would invite the president and the prime minister. This was their aim and they got success in attaining that aim. So when the aim is the same, that we all have to give a helping hand and do this task happily, tirelessly, then because you acted according to this aim, you got the success due to the determination. The determination became the key to success. Whatever task you do, wherever you do, if whilst doing that task, if this aim is there and you come together unitedly and do it with a determination, then there is bound to be success. It shouldn't be that even one person should say that I was not involved. Let it be any task, but all should be involved. It should be done collectively. The cooperation should come from one and all. And there should be the happiness in doing it, that we are doing the program. It's not that so and so is doing the program, I'm only watching them do it. I'm not the one who's only watching them do it, but I'm also part of it. Whether it is service through thoughts, or service through words, or through actions. But each one is doing the service. Whoever he may be young or old, whether he comes on the stage and does the service, or whether he sits at home and does service through the thoughts or words. But each one should give a helping hand in service. Delhi has been blessed and in particular Jagdish, the instrument soul at the beginning of service in Delhi, has the blessing. This time, Bap Dada observed that there wasn't a single center of Delhi which did not cooperate. Those centers who were far away from Delhi, maybe they did less, but those who were in Delhi, those centers gave full cooperation. So this is the means of success. Wasn't it like that? Baba is asking Jagdish why, and Jagdish is nodding his head. Baba is asking Jagdish, and he's nodding his head. So wherever you may do the service, but what you have to do at the beginning is make everyone come together. Even you may have to do a meeting for that, and if there isn't time to do a meeting, then phone them and tell them. You have to involve everyone. But Delhi did have a meeting, and it's because you're all in Delhi, and therefore you could have a meeting easily. But each one of you should understand that wherever there is unity, wherever there is involvement of all, then that leads to strength. That leads to success. And of course, obstacles will come. Otherwise, why are you called the destroyers of obstacles? You're called destroyers of obstacles because you destroy the obstacles. It's not that obstacles will not come. They will come. For obstacles, it is their job to come, and for you, it is their job to destroy them. Don't bother about them. It's only a game within a game, and you enjoy playing a game, don't you? The second thing is that now, after this program, each one has to keep in mind that wherever you have any programs, then you have to contact the cooperative souls. For example, if you are having a program in London, but there is someone in America who can help in making the program in London a success, then you should approach him for the success of the program in London, even if he's in America. And Baba calls them small mics. So they should be approached in order that they help for a program. And those souls who come in your contact should be made cooperative from time to time. It's not that only at the time of conference you invite them and they come and they speak and then that's all. Now make them come into relationship from time to time. Create new services and keep contacting them from time to time. what you do is you do have new programs, but then you don't find time to contact the souls again whom you already have contacts before. So what you should do is now create a group which does this job. For example, if you are having a program in India but someone can help abroad, then contact there. If you're having a program there and someone is in India, you can contact him here. So in this way, take benefit of these contact souls from time to time. All those of Delhi, raise your hand. Very good. Dadi Janki and Chandramani are also raising their hand. You have given cooperation very well. Where is Brij Mohan? There he is sitting. With the cooperation of those who are instrumental and with the cooperation of those who are instrumental, there is success. Is it not? Therefore, always remember the lesson that we have to remain united. If there are differences of sanskaras, don't think of them at the time of service. Sometimes you say, oh, this one said that and that one did that. If you think like that, then service will go far away from you. Don't see all this. Say, very good, yes, very good. And help in service. Use this type of sanskar in every task. There are varieties of sanskaras and they will remain. But if you see someone's sanskar and not go close to that one, then you won't be able to do service. Just think Baba is getting it done. It's Baba's task. It's not his duty, but Baba's task. Think like that. And Baba doesn't have differences of sanskaras, so you don't have to see anyone's sanskaras. So it was very good. Delhi became an example and showed to others how service can be done unitedly. Bab Dada congratulates the Delhi Nivasis. The dialogue and forum retreat of the foreigners, that was also very good. And year by year, year after year, you are getting more and more success. The foundation is getting stronger. they come to Bap Dada's home and make themselves strong, is it not? Because when they come to Baba's home, then the foundation gets stronger. And then after that, there is need of a follow-up, which you have to do in your own places. When you invite them to Madhuban, you prepare the ground for them, and then you sow the seed in them here. But after that, you have to keep on watering this seed. That will be possible in your places where you live, and then it will bear fruit. So there is need of a follow-up. What you have to do is to prepare a group which should keep on contacting these contact souls more and more. What happens is that you get too busy in youth services, and then you do not continue your contacts with your contact souls. But it's very good. There is good expansion of service in foreign lands, and you are preparing more and more hands. It's very good. Instrumental soul is Janki Dadi, and Baba calls her Janak. So in the instrument is Janak, and all of you also. So congratulations to all the double foreigners, in particular to Dadi Janki. And Dadi Janki is watching like an observer. Is everyone? Yes, everyone is happy, and you will always be happy. Is it not like that? Is Baba saying right? Is it right what Baba is saying, that everyone is happy and you will continue to be happy? Or will any situation come and your face will change? No, it should not change. You know what happens when you change your face when a situation comes? It's just like these days, it's a fashion to, they wear masks. They wear masks on the face, and different masks and the different faces. What do you call that mask? I was asking, what do you call that? So at that time, it's not the original face, is it not? Because when you put the mask on, it's not the original face. Sometimes it's angry face, sometimes it's a face of greed, sometimes face of attachment, ego. Sometimes I-ness and my-ness. All you wear these type of masks and your faces change. You get confused, frightened. It's a different face which you put on you. You know what happens when you wear another mask? You don't feel comfortable, do you? You feel hot because it's not maybe fitting you properly, or you don't like it. But you have to put it on. So too, when you wear different masks, you feel you feel uncomfortable. Therefore, let your face be original face all the time. Because Bap Dada gets so many photographs of you, of your different modes, your different faces. In the corporeal world, there is no place for you to keep such photos. Okay, now in 1 second, probably Baba is going to teach us the drill. In 1 second, become bodiless like the Father. Can you become? Can you become bodiless like the Father in 1 second? Can you apply a full stop in 1 second? So apply a full stop and become bodiless within a second. Okay, you have to practice in this way again and again during the whole day.
माया जीत, प्रकृति जीत, साकी बन के भक्त नशी, साथी के साथ का
To all the children in all four corners who are conquerors of Maya, conquerors of matter, who are always seated on the seat of an observer, who are always with the highest companion, who with their determination make success like a garland around their neck, who are always light like the Father, who with their might free the world from the weakness of sorrow and peacelessness to such master oceans of peace, happiness, love, knowledge, who are like the Father to such children, Bap Dada's Yad Pyar, love and remembrance, and Namaste.
Power comes from sincere service.